Oh. Perfect.
Akpaleramek tikinyak tua ulimautek pak. Tiyumang ulimautek pak akralik tuk nat kayakatahutik. Inyuk pasum malikatalo ka angulait ka ukilablo ne.
I'm glad I didn't have to do that sequence. Away he went with the adze as the big man shoveled the snow, creating blizzard after blizzard. However, the big man soon saw him as he grabbed the adze and ran off with it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna use this wind current to my best of my ability. Wait, screw this. I'm just gonna go this way. No, I need to cross the water after all. Okay. Good. Can I just not do anything with those spirit hands? Alright. Is there just no way out of this water situation? Because I think I'm gonna die. That is gorgeous. Also, this giant is terrifying. Look at that, he's really coming up. You tell by like how white it's getting, am I right? Oh no. Good. Still nothing to do with these branches. I'm waiting for it though. This is no joke. Oh crap. You gotta be kidding. I was playing as the fox. Do not make me do that again. Good. We're alright. I'll just keep a lookout. Gorgeous. Thank you, tree spirit. Ah, I knew there'd be one at some point. No, I want you out of my way. I get the feeling I'm making a jump soon. Here, you can help me out. Yay! Beautiful. Good, here we go. There it is. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Yes! He threw down his shovel, climbed up from the flat tundra, and ran after Kunuuksaayuka, but Kunuuksaayuka was too fast. Oh, we're still... Oh, no. Oh, no, not this. Oh, there's one thing I do not need right now. It is the Aurora Borealis actively trying to kill me. I was afraid of that. Oh, God. Super jump! Oh, jeez. It actually pushed me farther than I thought. There. Oh. Thank you. Not fair, he's a spirit. You can't grab him. Damn it. Okay. This giant is going to wreck me. Ooh, what? Oh, I see. Quickly now. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Always with the auroras. Let's get the hell out of here. Faster would be appreciated. Thank you. This is no joke. Please let me out of here. Off he had run with the adze in his hand. The big man chased him without catching him. Oh no, are we going all the way back through the entire game? Do I have to meet that polar bear again? Because we didn't kill the polar bear. What? Oh. Thank you. Forget about these. These are super cool. That was close. No, we're good. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Not this. The crushers? Or we're just good? Alright. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Alright, there we go. Come on, release. We gotta get out of here. This place is way too dangerous. Come on now, come on. I don't have time. I really don't have time. I'm getting chased by a giant man. I almost died. Not cool. Alright, take this. Damn, take this. Yeah. Thank God. And I'm dead anyway, didn't matter. There, get out of here. Good. Double good. Triple good. Still, I get the feeling we're not done with that bear. This game started with the bear. I bet you it ends with the bear too. Oh, we're through that. No joke.
Agalan inyuk pasu malahiroa. Ukahone. Ulimau tiga kairo. Nibiak siya lo. Kau tahu tiga ulimau. Ipkili siya halo. Ase. Milok sao te bilugo inyuk pasok man. Kovea jak paik yun inyuk pasok. Ilak tok kahone atur braksirok. Kunuuksaayuka hangea. Ule mautiga kailega. Ula kulea. Ani yubi. Isiga kisimea kenyet paten Niviaqsiaqalualuk illatit qiksoq angayuqaagmanyu.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the big man had seen his ads being tossed up and out the skylight, and because this made him so happy, he burst out laughing like this. Now, of course it says Kunuuksaayuka because that was the name of the boy in the original story, and they kept the original song in this version, even though the girl's name is different, but still awesome. I think we just beat the game.
Nukat piam uqallautiga niviaqsiaqalualuk. Ilanin inyuniaqaluaquvit. Aulangagaluaquvit. Aisuliquvit itqaqsaqagima. Asiitavra tautugunaiqsoq. Tatpaunga taaqtuamun silamun. Tavra tainna nasum unepkaaramaun tusaangariga.
Oh, that was fantastic. And here you go. Here are all the people that helped contribute to making the game. They may not be game designers themselves, but they got actual, source material. They got, it says in cultural ambassadors, elders, the daughter of the original storyteller, cultural storytellers, translators. Fantastic. The Cultural Insights videos. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch more of those myself. This was a truly fantastic game, and boy am I happy that it was brought to my attention. This game is freaking amazing, and well worth the replay for being able to retell a story again and again, just as the original one was done orally, but also to get some more really cool cultural insights. Absolutely fantastic. Well, we've done it. We beat Never Alone. This was a fantastic experience, and I must say, it lends credence to the argument that video games can be considered art. This wasn't even a video game, remember? At first, it was an orally told folktale, arguably a fairy tale. So it has been transferred, first of all, to tape, so you could hear it audio style electronically, and now we also have a visual representation, because it is not only, well, visual with the moving pictures, but also it's actually interactive. So you get to play the story while it is being told to you. And the story itself was really great as well, with a lot of adaptations that I would argue enhanced the original story, because it covers other kinds of moral lessons and ideas as well. And you know something? One of my favorite parts of the story, I guess you could say there are two favorite parts, but both of them for the same reason. One of them was very early on in the story, really early, when you meet the Arctic fox. And the narrator says, "And then the fox and the girl kept each other out of trouble. Gee, I don't know how they did it." And there's one other part later where you get blown out of the whale's blowhole and you go flying into the air, and the narrator says something else along those lines. Like, I don't know how they managed to make it through that, but they did. I actually really like that as a storytelling technique, saying I don't know how it happened, because of course the story is fictitious, but that's what makes it interesting. The storyteller could have very easily pulled anything he wanted to out of nowhere. They kept each other out of trouble by doing this, that, and the other thing. They survived being shot out of the whale like a cannon because they landed on a safe bank of snow. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But the storyteller didn't do that. He said he didn't know what went on and how they managed to get through certain areas the way they did. What I like about this is that it's almost like it adds a sense of realism. Like, this is a thing that actually happened, but I wasn't there for it, so I can't give you every last detail. It actually makes the story kind of plausible, and on top of that, the very concept of not knowing gives the thing a sort of air of mystery. It leaves listeners thinking, well, how did they do it? Now I'm curious. I feel that it enhances both the storytelling and the story itself. Very well done on the narrator's part. And now as for the visual presentation, you'd think that nothing but white snow would get old after a while. But number one, no, not really. And number two, there were also instances of ice, there were spots of color with the villages, the buildings, the aurora borealis, the spirits as such, the different kind of white of the spirits as compared to the snow, the blue of the water. This game had more variety going on for it than I thought it would have. It was a really beautiful game, and the winds looked rather majestic even as they're sending you back and getting you killed in your jumps. But also, the novelty of teamwork was also a very important theme in this story. Like, you can't necessarily do it alone. Now, in the original story, Kunuuksaayuka did take care of business alone, but this one enhanced it in such a way, I should say the video game enhanced it in such a way as to deliver the message, get stuff done, but not everything has to be done all by yourself. You don't need to be a hero. If you need help, get it. Nuna got help from various sources. There was the wolf, obviously, and also the owl man. So the lesson of teamwork was put in there as well. On top of that, there were even environmental messages that weren't enough to beat you over the head with them, but they existed, and they came and went. This comes back to the cultural insights. I love the way the cultural insights were implemented. It's not just random material that you could look up at your pleasure. They were things that came up just as you encountered a portion of the game that would make you wonder about them. The aurora borealis information came just as I entered the area with the aurora, and I see this crazy green spirit. What's that all about? Well, then you look up the cultural insight and it tells you exactly what they are about. It was really brilliantly handled, and even though you have to pause the game to watch them, I would argue that they did not really detract from or distract from the game. If anything, they added to it. You can watch them at any time, of course, but if you watch them during the parts of the game where you encounter them in the first place, it'll probably make your experience a bit better. Which leads me to two things, both of them concerning the Owlman. Number one, boy did I blow it when I referred to his tool as a flute. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess the curvature of an oboe, which is also not a flute, but it was more apparent that it was probably a pipe, and also a tool that he used to beat his drum when he got the drum back. Another thing about that, though, I kind of regret not checking out this cultural insight when I did, was, did you notice all the carvings all over his pipe? That is what Scrimshaw referred to. That is Scrimshaw. Scrimshaw is almost like hieroglyphics in that it's pictorial art that conveys a message. Except with hieroglyphics, I think the pictures are actual characters, whereas with Scrimshaw, the pictures are pictures. It's storytelling in the form of pictures, but carved into stone, or in this case, whatever his pipe was made out of. It might have been ivory or horn. But whole stories are conveyed there in the form of pictures and some writing, and you could tell. It looked like a cool pattern on his pipe, but no, there was more to it than that. So it's a different kind of art. So he had his own story to tell, we just weren't privy to it. So that was rather interesting on top of that. I really do like how they took the original story, which could really be told in maybe 20 minutes, 25 if you want to elaborate a little bit, and they turned it into several hours worth because there were times where the storytelling was silent and the player's own actions did the storytelling for us, and then there were the times where the narration directly helped us out. So this was a really nice amalgamation of actual oral storytelling and being a video game. I really love the way this project turned out, and I don't know if they plan on doing anything like this again, but I hope they do. I would love to see other stories conveyed in a similar manner, and not just from Inupiat culture, from anyone's, really. I would love to see various fairy tales or various other cultural folk tales from wherever turn into something like this. It's kind of been done with American McGee's Grimm. It was rather comical takes on various Grimm's fairy tales, and you could argue American McGee's Alice, although that's not the story of Alice in Wonderland. You're supposed to know the story going in so you can look at the adaptation. There was I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Not for everyone, for sure. Not a fairy tale by any stretch of the word, but it's kind of a similar idea. I would love to see more things done like this. It can be argued that video games are the next step in the evolutionary chain of storytelling. We had oral storytelling, we had written, we have books on tape. Now there are video games. Well, there are movies, and now there are video games. So it's just one more step in the process. I would love to see more things like this, and I'm very happy that I saw this game. This was a whole lot of fun to play, and I hope that you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. Overall, good times for everyone. Thank you so much to the Inupiat people who helped contribute to this game's development, and of course to the game developers themselves who actually programmed it and made everything work out in the end. This could not have been done without the efforts of both parties. As for the next game I'm going to play, I haven't thought of that yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but this was amazing. Until next time, everyone.
With the story of Kunuuksaayuka, told by Robert Cleveland, it's just a masterwork. It's a well-known story among the Inupiaq people, and in our case, of producing a video game that really reflects Indigenous heritage. It captures the imagination, and it's something that you have a very specific kind of task to do. There's a blizzard, and it is just a non-stop blizzard that is overpowering the people, and there's one man that wants to figure it out. And in our case of the story, it's a girl that wants to find the source of that blizzard. The blizzard man, it's like that is the physical embodiment of an element of nature. And so there's a person that needs to go up and take away that adds that's chipping away that snow.
In that community, the person least expected is the one who stands up and makes the difference.
Humility is something that we value, and where that comes from is the idea that you are not the biggest thing in the world. And when you live in an extreme environment like where the Inuit reside, you're at the whim of the environment, of the climate, of the animals. You can be as prepared as you can, by learning from your elders, but you're not the biggest force in the world.